It finally looks like Barbers Hill High School is being sued by the George family for the continued discrimination against the student Daryl George for his hairstyle. They claim when his hair is let down, it is too long, which means he's in violation of their dress code.
Tonight, a heated dispute between a Houston area school district and one of its black high school students is headed to trial. Daryl George has been serving an in-school suspension and facing other disciplinary actions for more than 4 months now, all because of his hair.
Why me out of everybody in that school?
The Barbers Hill district says it's because George's lock hairstyle violates its dress code policy, which limits hair length for boys. But George's family and critics say the move is a violation of the Crown Act, a new Texas law which took effect in September and prohibits race-based hair discrimination.
I wrote the Crown Act, I filed it, and it is clear. Locks, bantu knots, twists, braids, wash and goes, blowouts, however you wish to wear your hair, wigs should be accepted. Barbers Hill ISD is stealing his high school experience and breaking the.
Yeah, Barbers Hill is definitely going to lose. Um, they want to try to get him on when his hair is down, but that shouldn't mean anything whatsoever. If he goes to school with his hair up, that's no different than a lady putting her hair in a bun or something.
The law.
A state judge now setting a February trial date to determine if George's punishment is a violation of the law.
The family has a real case here, especially given that the authors of the bill really believe that this is a situation where the Crown Act would apply. The outcome of this case will absolutely set a precedent, especially within the state of Texas.
George's mother said she was disappointed the judge did not grant a temporary restraining order that would have stopped her son's punishment until the trial.
I have a son, 18 years old, that wants to go to school, that wants to get his education. And y'all messing with him. Why?
Barbers Hill superintendent telling NBC News in part, the Crown Act says nothing about hair length, adding it was meant to allow braids, locks, or twists, which the district has always allowed. The law was never intended to allow unlimited student expression. In a paid ad,
But he's not looking for unlimited student expression. He's just looking to wear his hairstyle the way he wants and get an education.
that ran earlier this month in the Houston Chronicle, Poole stood behind the district's decisions. The ad reading, quote, "We will not lose sight of the main goal, high standards for our students, by bending to political pressure or responding to misinformed media reports. These entities have lesser goals that ultimately harm kids."
Greg Poole is a liar.
Wait, but suspending a student and punishing them for their hairstyle doesn't harm kids by harming their education? Like, what is he talking about? Having high standards? Like, how does hair length affect, getting an education and having the high standards of having highly educated students? I mean, let's look at the real world here. There are people in all fields of professions that have long hair, lots of scientists and stuff as well, and then you have scientists that have no hair. So, like, what's the point in the strictness on hairstyles in schools? It makes no sense.
It is about the fact that he does not like braids, locks, or any sort of African American hairstyle, which he said, and I'm going to prove it to you.
We spoke with George in December, shortly after he was suspended for a second time due to his hair.
How has this all felt for you?
It's very stressful. I'm trying to maintain being a student while also having to deal with this. Why should I cut my hair for my education? My hair has nothing to do with my education.
What does your hair and your hairstyle mean to you?
It just means a lot to me. It made me feel more closer to my people. Being without my hair is like cutting me from my people, not letting me, express myself how I